Okay, Board of Health meeting comes to order, February 25th, 2020. Present, Dave DeVignan, Joe Wander, Tom absent, and myself. Okay, this is audio and video taped. We have a motion to start the meeting.
Motion to open the meeting.
Second?
Aye.
All in favor, aye? Okay, we're all set. Okay, we'll start with the correspondence. A letter from community nurses and Hope Statistics for December 2019, review of matters presented, what may be taken. We've got, from them, we've got the HGA, GA, we've got 1, influenza 6, and Lyme 3, pneumonia 2. And that's about it from them. Motion to place on file.
Motion to open the file.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed. Letter received from Representative Christopher Hendricks in support of H869 failed. Septic systems review of matters presented, votes may be taken. What's that all about, Joe?
So we had talked about this at a previous meeting about sending support to Mr. Hendricks in regards to getting a bill passed for to be able to use money state money for repair of septic systems, but to be able to use it for alternative septic systems. Right now you can use it to repair normal Title V septics, but not alternative. So this was.
Can they turn it down?
No. This was just him sending back that he
Oh, it's for the
received
failed
our
septic
support.
system,
Yep.
okay. So it's all set then?
I haven't got any news on if the bill is passed yet, but
Okay.
it's the support of the bill.
We'll keep it on
The
file?
board supported it.
Motion to keep on file?
Motion to keep on file.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. If you wanna bring that up on the next meeting, Joe,
Yeah, I'll check and see where
check
they're
and
at.
see what
with
it is and then,
The reps are at.
okay, we got some septic plans. 1618 South Main Street, Mark Falls, Cytex. Septic repair plan, alternative system, nitrogen reducing system.
So this was
Did you see that one, David?
Yes, I
Do you have any complaints?
I'm all
Okay,
set.
that's all set, I've seen it.
Alright,
I just wanna make sure that you've seen it.
I'll make a motion to approve it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
That motion included any variances needed, if there were any.
Well, I didn't see any, so.
No? Okay.
it's a bottomless sand filter.
Yeah.
You know, so
Do we sign them?
yeah, you want to sign
We'll do it at the end of the
them?
meeting.
Huh?
Why don't we do it at the end of the meeting?
It's up to you.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. 50 Hamlet Street, Lillian Babineau? Life Estate Field Engineering Company. Septic repair plan, groundwater reduction from 4 feet to 3 feet.
So this was.
I reviewed it.
Yep.
I
Any
know
comments?
there are a couple of minor revisions. I'm gonna trust Joe that changes are made and make a motion to approve the variances and the plan.
So,
One variance.
yeah.
One favor, 4
it's there.
feet to 3 feet.
Yep, groundwater variance.
Motion, second?
I made the motion.
Yeah, I said second.
Okay. We're gonna say now
All
all
in
in favor.
Aye.
Aye. You're in charge, not me.
Well, sometimes I correct you too, don't I? We all gotta be corrected sometime in life. 34 Anthony Street, Rose William Gottwald, septic repair plan.
I looked at that one already too.
It's up the road here.
Pretty straightforward. There was.
If you're all set, I'm gonna make a
Yep.
motion.
Yep.
Motion to approve the plan.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
The next two, I'll make a motion to table. I have a conflict on those.
Oh, shit.
Sorry.
No,
I seen them.
Bob's reviewed.
I've reviewed it, I have no problem with it. I can sign off on it.
And Tom's
and
reviewed
Tom-
it, waiting on Bob reviewing, so I mean,
I reviewed that with Joe the other day.
yeah.
I have no
think-
problem with it, you
Yeah,
know,
okay.
Okay.
if you wanna,
The two.
I can't make any motions, Ralph.
Yeah.
Right.
well, I'm making a motion that passes anyhow, both of them.
Aye.
Okay, he said aye, so we're all set.
Okay.
Did Tom see it?
Yeah, well, he saw it, he was
He
waiting
had a
on.
problem on it?
No, he was waiting.
Okay, I don't see why we can't just sign off and have Tom come in and sign, it. He already checked it out.
Okay.
Okay, I checked it out with you last week.
Yep.
8 Hebert Road, MG Property Group LLC.
Motion to approve.
I didn't see that one, when did that one come in?
This one came in, yeah, it's been here since the 13th. But this is
No, any problems with it?
no, it's a tear down of a trailer
Oh.
and a rebuild. It's, water tables are fine, it's all sand and gravel out there. They did it as,
Oh, yeah, I remember that one, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's high and dry.
yeah, this is right on the side of,
Gravel pit for,
Yeah, I know where that is.
yeah, it was a trailer. They
Yeah.
took the trailer, they put in a new house, same amount
All
of
sands and
bedrooms.
gravels out there.
Yeah.
No variances.
No
So,
variance.
motion to approve.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. I'm gonna just, lot 6 and 7 on Prairie Hill, I'm gonna put that as a pass, because I seen it, Tom seen it.
Yep.
You're the chairman.
I mean, it's foolish waiting for another week, couple of weeks to approve of it, and I already seen it, it looks all right. Okay, 396, oh, that one, yeah. 396 Middle Road, follow-up review of matters presented, votes may be taken. What have we got on that, Joe?
It's done.
It's installed.
Amen?
It's installed,
We can take it off their agenda?
absolutely,
Okay,
completely done.
Motion to take it off the agenda.
all in favor?
Aye.
Amen.
Yeah.
Okay, Dowling Street, Title V, and sanitary code violations, review of matters presented, votes may be taken.
So I had a discussion with, the big thing about this has got to do with the sewer and septic and, you know, obviously there's some other issues, but they've been working on that. But the big thing right now is the septic system. The conversation I just had with,
They never started that yet?
they went through and they designed a sewer system to extend it. So,
Too big a cost.
and the number isn't coming in good, in regards to making it worth it. So I've also gone so far, because this is, even though this is needs area 2 with that, the CWMP, they're gonna do this area, this is what they would hope to do first. But in talking to the Department of Public Works, they're feeling like they're at least 3 years out before they could even put a bucket in the ground.
Oh,
So
boy.
I really think at this point,
And that's all subject to town meeting.
yeah, exactly, exactly.
So do they have perk tests already done for septic?
So there is a design that was done,
That we approved?
yep,
Okay, I
it
thought
was
so.
10 years ago though.
Yeah, is it Al Ewing?
Yep.
Yep, I remember that.
No,
So-
it would have to be, the very minimum, it would have to be updated.
Okay, yeah, that's right, the
Yeah, over
two
10.
compartments, yeah, a lot changing. So we need to tell them that's what we wanna do.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll make a motion, we have Joe send a letter stating that,
They're not doing the sewer, they're gonna do the septic.
they need to have the septic installed, oh no, they have to, the next 30 days, they gotta submit an updated plan.
Is that what we're gonna give them, just 30 days?
Because the plan's already done, literally, they just gotta go to the same engineer and have them update, like, the 2 compartment tank, things that need to be updated, that are outdated.
Okay.
It's a piece of cake, I mean, for 30 days, I think, that's reasonable.
He's had plenty of time, he's
Yeah,
had
that's the motion.
They've had a long time.
19
The only thing I would
years.
like to see the sewer run through there and eliminate a big expense for everybody, but they don't understand that that's gonna be a big expense for each individual homeowner.
Deal.
More than what it would've cost them to run the sewer line down.
And,
Sewer lines are cheap,
Yeah.
you know? You go and do a septic behind those houses, that's small lots, no room. Hey, now the people says they couldn't afford it, or?
No, there was, because the prices on the cost of extending the main were,
80K, you said?
yeah,
Is there any manholes involved and you
one.
can have just one?
Mhm.
Well, just in the middle, huh?
Yeah, so they got.
So they're not gonna run one from the beginning,
So there's
one
one
in the
at the
middle.
beginning,
Okay.
so there's already manhole in Middle Road.
yeah,
We're gonna extend from Middle Road, that's gonna be about 6 feet deep and flowable fill through Middle Road to basically the north line, the north sidewalk line of Darling Street. And then it's gonna run west up the sidewalk. And they're
no other
coming up-
manholes going up?
No, just, there's a clean out at the end, and, just the tees. The town
Because
was
that's
gonna-
all gonna be a force main, right?
No,
No,
it's all
gravity flow?
gravity.
Yeah, all those, look, the hill goes up.
Yeah,
Well,
it's,
that's pretty far though, without manholes. Usually they go like 200 feet.
because Dan was allowing them to go down the sideline, down the sidewalk, not in the middle of Darling Street. He was actually gonna supply all the pipe, to do it, all the tees to do
Holy
it.
mackerel.
Jeez, and I still came up with it.
And
And
they.
it still come up high like that? I don't know how much the price
Yeah,
was,
they got
but
three prices, at least three prices, and I think 80 might even been the lower end. And we even had another person involved, at least one person, because again, we couldn't deal with the other. There's another house over there that has a failed septic system.
so,
So
so,
you're going across,
You're going back across.
Yeah, but every lot they go past, they got
Driveway.
water service, gas service,
that's nothing, that's
drive,
cake.
cutting the driveways, probably mailboxes in the way. It's
No
all
big
kinds
deal.
of, it's.
Yeah, I mean, it's a project, there's no
Yeah.
doubt, but it's just, I didn't foresee it coming up at 80,000.
So
I
Jonathan-
thought it was gonna fall in the, the $60,000
50,
range.
60,000.
Mm.
Cause if he's supplying all the pipe, is he supplying all the curb stops? The check valves, is he supplying
There's
all
no
that?
check valves because it's all gravity, so.
That's right, yeah, all gravity.
He's gonna supply the tees, they don't have to go into anybody's property, but the line going up, he wanted the tees on for everybody to
Oh,
be able to.
absolutely, that way
So
they
he
can
was
tie in.
supplying all the tees too for that.
How many contractors do you think they've like ventured out to get?
I actually went so far as to rattle their cages, so I think that there's at least 3 to 5. I actually asked one more contractor to price it. Just to get a better gauge.
It is what it is, and we gotta force the septic issue.
It should have been put in literally in
Yeah,
2010.
he's been renting, collecting money, so by now he should have enough money to put the septic in. That's the way I look at it, so.
He's renting an
It's not like,
apartment
it's not like
that
it's
should have
vacant,
never been created.
an illegal apartment, so, enough being
Yeah.
soft, the motions for him to supply us with a plan by our next meeting, I'll make it that way, whatever our next meeting date is.
Okay, no problem. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Eighty Mecca Way Housing Code Violations Review of Matters Presented, vote may be taken. What's this all about, Joe?
So this one has been a continued issue,
Now, when
but
else-
one of the
Where's
big.
Mecca Way?
Mecca Way is off of Woods Road, which is on
Wood Street.
Landmark.
Wood Street.
Lake Street.
Lake Street.
Yeah, it's off of
Oh,
Lake
Wood
Street.
It's a long skinny road all the way down.
Yeah, it runs along a pond. So this was a rental property, there was some tenants in there, we've consistently had problems with this, before my time, this has been going on. There was a breaking point where I just said, you can't have anybody living here. The people moved out, there's a tremendous amount of violations, there's violations from the building code standpoint. It just got all full of mold. I mean, it's basically an old travel trail, an old trailer.
You take pictures of this?
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. So, at this particular point in time, the people, the tenants have moved out, all right? Currently they've hired Rick Sharon as the structural engineer to work on beefing it up because it is on some sort of weird foundation, so the Jim's been dealing with that. They've had Servpro come in and they've gutted the entire underneath of it, and gutted some of the room in the back because it was just completely covered with mold and bad insulation and holes through the bottom, and it just let all that moldy air up through it. And so I have my enforcement order still standing. In regards to making sure that the place is completely free of mold. I need a certification from somebody at that particular point in time. Sounds like it's over.
Not my fault.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, at this point, everything's fine. There's nobody living there. He's working with the building inspector. He's already done some of the remediation work that he needs to do, but at this point, it's gonna be an all-out redo. It's gonna be a complete remodel.
Okay, so what about the septic, since he's redoing it?
I was worried about the people, but that's something,
Is the septic, do you think is,
it is definitely a septic system that's there. I've looked at that at one particular point in time, I believe it's a tank with a pit.
well, I'm sure there is a septic there, if it's
Well,
out in that
I
area.
just think that he's basically gonna renovate the place, like, he's going right through it, right?
Structurally, yep.
Mold wise, I mean, everything, right? Shouldn't we require a Title V?
So, you sure?
I mean, at this point, you know,
It's 3 houses on 1 lot. You know, so there might be a little bit to it, for sure, but no doubt. Yeah, you know,
Look
you're the
into it.
board, and, no, I mean, this is a real thing.
I mean,
One way or the other, you certainly have the right to.
These 3 houses have the community septic system, or everyone has
I
their
don't
own?
believe so. I've looked at
so you
that.
think they're separate?
Yeah.
Okay, so asking Title V for this one dwelling unit, which
There's a well
basically,
there
is
too.
basically is condemned,
Yeah, yes.
right?
yes,
For all
yeah.
intents and
Yeah, it
purposes,
is.
for building code violations, health code violations.
Yep.
I'll make a motion that they provide a Title V, they show,
Inspection.
provide a Title V, passing Title V inspection in order to
Put it back on the-
put it back as a
Rental.
rental unit. So we're covering all the bases here.
Yeah.
That guy's been nothing but a.
This way here, we don't have something thrown in our lap later and say, hey,
Correct.
you're on TV.
You know
and-
what'll happen, someone will move in,
Yeah.
they got a couple kids, and all of a sudden, a lot of laundry, all of a sudden, oh, it's backing up.
If it passes Title V
Why don't we
inspection,
take care of
fine.
it? Yes, absolutely.
Okay, motion's on floor, I second it, and all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
Motion to keep it on the agenda, I guess we'll
Yep.
keep discussing it. Good at it.
Okay.
Okay, so we have, what do we got left here? You got any minutes, Wanda?
Yep, there's 2 sets.
Yep.
Motion to approve November 26, 2019. And January 21, 2020.
What's your motion?
To approve both minutes.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Next meeting,
I can't do that first one.
Oh, is that right?
Can't do the 26th. About that. I remember
Oh,
Bob being
What was his
absent.
name?
one.
oh, I didn't realize that, I was just looking for my own name.
I was gonna say, I think I wasn't there at that
Motion to
time.
withdraw the approval of November 26,
Okay.
2019.
You're rescinding that one,
I
right?
am.
Okay, no problem. That's why I'm looking at you and I'm saying, Dave.
Why didn't you say something? I wasn't looking at that. Okay. Is that a second?
Yep. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
Excellent, that one.
That's right. We make mistakes, we all make mistakes.
Yeah, keep that
Okay,
one.
schedule next meeting, David, what do you, when are you not gonna be, when are you gonna be available, you got any meetings coming up? Let us know.
I think I should be pretty good. What are we,
24th, if we're staying with the plan, 24th.
March 24th? Motion.
Well, I can make it because I was going on vacation then, but I'm not going now. I was going to Italy.
Oh, I thought you were making a joke. You
No,
can't go because it's a
no, I'm
meeting.
canceling it because this virus thing that they got over there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna go there now, it'd be crazy.
Was it a cruise?
No, fly over,
Fly, yeah.
visit the country again.
Oh,
I haven't been in
Yeah.
52 years. Must be a hell of a lot changed over there now,
Put it off for a year and you might be okay.
you know.
All right, we'll say March 24th.
It's pretty much a month from now, so.
Okay.
Okay. Any other business? Anything you wanna talk about, Joe, David?
Motion to adjourn.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes to adjourn.